Next up is Taffman versus Armstrong. That's going to be watched by Mike. Any early team news from you?
So Taffman, obviously, we knew about him having one suspension and more. He's actually got 2. Endo is suspended as well. Stu has not even looked at his team. I don't think he needs to, as long as he's got the same players available. He can just click submit, and he knows it's all right. So unless he decides that he's already at the point of wanting to rest players, then Stu, seemed perfectly happy with just sitting around waiting for everyone else to try and play catch up at this point. Obviously, Taffman working around a couple of suspensions. So he already knows he's going to be up against it in terms of playing against Stu, but he's doing it without 2 of his better players seemingly as well. So Stu basically, I thought he would. He looked at his team, went, "Yeah, this worked. Submit." Except he basically spent more of the time looking at who Taffman's got than his own team. Didn't actually really do anything with it. Just having a look. I think he was just curious more than needing to actually do anything tactically. But yeah, Stu doesn't need to do anything really. I think Taffman's basically just tried to replace the suspended guys and hope that no one gets sent off again.
It'd be interesting to see if we have any quick start from Armstrong. He seems to be getting that early goal to get his team going. Is that the case this time as well, or has he managed to be stifled for a change?
So we have literally only just kicked off here. Goal, Taffman!
Oh, that's a goal for Taff.
Yeah, 50 minutes score. It's the first highlight of the game. It's down the left-hand side with Ben Mee, of all people, out there trying to find a way through, twisting and turning. Plays it inside instead to Bino Gittins. He beats his man and then gets right up to the keeper and tucks it past him. 1-0, and Stu's actually having to try and come from behind for once.
Mike, has Armstrong been able to do anything to try and get back into the game?
Not at all. 1-0 still. Stu has had 1 shot for like 0.04 XG. There were 3 shots in total in that half, and Taffman has scored 1 of them. And it's been, like I said, that's the only real highlight. I think it was one other highlight where Stu had that shot from like 30 yards. There's never trouble in the keeper. So yeah, it's basically been like nothing here, which I think is going to be a weird feeling for Stu to be having to deal with right now.
Dyke has scored again. This time,
goal Taffman.
That was a goal Taffman, and Armstrong's in trouble.
Yeah, it's Bino Gittins again for Taffman here, just after half time. Building up from the left-hand side. It's coming from Ben Mee again, finding a bit of space on the left. Plays it inside to Bajcetic, who plays it through to Bino Gittins. No one marking him. Strolls into the 6-yard box. Smacks it in at the near post, and it's 2-0 to Taffman.
Mike, has Armstrong even got a foot in the game at this point?
Nope, still only had 1 shot. He's been tweaking things the entire time, trying to make little changes, trying to find something that works. He literally cannot get his team to have a shot. This is Taffman seeing the game out brilliantly here as we get into the last 15 or even 10 minutes now, getting towards that. Stu literally hasn't had a second shot in the game. I think his first shot came about 20 minutes in. He can't even get near the goal now.
We have ended game week 4. And here we are. So we did finish Legend 2, United City 4, Rich Owens 3, Mitchie 3, Taffman 2, Armstrong 0, and Wally 3, Parnell 3. Absolutely. Taffman 2, Armstrong 0. Now, we haven't been able to say this yet, but Armstrong didn't look particularly good at all, Mike.
No, like I said, he had a shot in like the 20th minute that was nothing. He then had 1 chance literally after I finished that sentence before, if he can't even get a shot away, where he had a shot that was just tipped over the bar from, I think it was Livramento. And the game petered back out again. After Taffman went ahead, really, the game just sort of died. He got the second just after the break and then just managed it from there. It's basically feels like the exact opposite of everything that's happened in Stu's games beforehand.
Absolutely. And the table is starting to shape up nicely. In fact, it is incredibly close with 3 game weeks left to go. Armstrong, despite that loss, is still top with 9 points and a 12 goal difference. United City, with that win, is up into second with 7 points on a -2 goal difference. It's interesting to say, actually, that Armstrong is the only person on a plus goal difference Parnell is the closest to him on a completely 0 goal difference. So, and he is currently in third with 5 points. Also on 5 points, Game Legend with -1 goal difference, Wally with a -1 goal difference, and Mitchie with a -4 goal difference. Still trying to make up that the devastating first game for the 6-0 defeat for him. Taffman is on 4 points with a -2 goal difference. A great win for him against Armstrong. And Rich Owens, the strongest man of all, on 2 points with a -2 goal difference. We have Armstrong versus Game Legend, Mitchie versus Parnell, Taffman versus Wally, and Jebaru is in to watch and probably abuse United City versus Rich Owens.